Someone essentially repeatedly maxes out their credit card, then pays it off all in one cycle. So it's like this revolving door of debt. So say you open a new credit card and your limit is $5,000. You decide to make a big purchase, spend it all in one place on a new gaming system. Well, you have officially maxed out your credit limit for the month. But, and this is where it gets important, instead of waiting until your next cycle to spend more, you pay off that new gaming system immediately, which then brings your credit limit back up to $5,000, and you continue to make more purchases. So this essentially allows people to spend far beyond their credit limit, and in some cases, doubling it.
Yeah, folks, this is not a common practice for people. Most people use credit cards, make the monthly payment, and go on with their lives for like ever. However, if you're this type of person that does this, this is considered fraud, and it's bad, and you shouldn't do it. And for those of you that's just hearing this and thinks, oh, really? Is it going to work? No, because they're closing credit cards down and potentially taking you to court and suing you for everything free through the fraud that you got. So don't try this. This is stupid. People will try anything to get whatever they can for free. This is pathetic. Don't do it.
I don't know why I'm still confused on this here a little bit. Like, what's the fascination with this, right? Because I'm sitting there going, I mean, if you pay it off within the 30-day cycle, what? How is that harmful? You're paying for it, and you're not incurring a finance charge.
Yeah, because you technically have a credit limit, right? So what you're doing is burning through that, and then paying it off, and then boom, your credit limit is back up to your normal spot. So there's a lot of reasons of why this can be a little very tempting. The biggest one is you can really rack up rewards. That's your cash back, your travel points, your sign-on bonuses, and also it can be tempting because this allows you to again increase your credit limit, so you're able to make a lot more purchases than what the bank essentially told you that you could in the very beginning. I mean, the biggest risk is a bank kind of noticing that you're doing this and then shutting down your account and then taking back all of your rewards, because banks spend billions of dollars on rewards every single year. It's what gets people to open up credit cards, right? They even kind of have competitions over, well, my bank offers better rewards. Well, this artificially kind of inflates the cost a bank would be spending on those rewards. But secondly, and I think this is the one that people should really think about, is that this can also raise alarm bells on the type of behavior that you're doing. So it can look like you're in financial distress. You are borrowing way more than the bank allots you to. And second, it also mimics fraud and money laundering. And that's not something that you want to have on your account either.
Say you get 2-3% cash back. You maxed out the $5,000 for the month. You pay it back in a week, right? So you got 2% cash back on the $5,000. You've paid it off.
Yeah.
I make another $5,000 purchase. I'm getting another 2 or 3% cash back when I was originally only supposed to get it on the 5,000, right?
Yes.
So now I'm getting it on 10,000 within a 30-day cycle.
Yes.
That's where the red flag comes up to these banks going, we only told you can do it on your max amount. You're doubling that amount in a 30-day cycle. That's the issue here. It's not that am I getting into debt? It's I'm sort of taking advantage of the system.
Yes.
That is,
and the concern is not just on rewards. I mean, that's a benefit of this for the people who do it, but it's the behavior that this looks a lot like money laundering.